All right, so this week's class is uh, I'm going to talk about um, our life, a little bit about our life expression. And um, it's, I've been spending a lot of time um, lately on just like thinking about um, setting our life expression or setting, like a vision or something like that. And um, what has been coming home to me really intensely is that, our life expression, um, the expanding expression of us is the gift that we bring to the world. It's the impression and the energy that we leave here. And so we focus a lot on um, manifesting aspects of ourselves, like, say, our job or, um, what are we going to do next, or what's uh, the next step. If we have a job, maybe a family or children or um, other types of expressions of aspects of ourself, but our overall um, life life expression is what we're bringing, and that's what we're leaving. Like, that's what our gift is, it to the earth, to other people. So looking at our life, it's our responsibility to um, own that to own that. It's our responsibility to look, to know ourselves, to know who and what we are, to look into the mirror of life and see how we're being, but then looking into our own soul and saying, who am I? And what is within me that I want to express, right? And so it's up to us to look in and examine the proddings, the desires, the images that come to us through our heart. It's up to us to look in there and to um, extract those and begin to allow them to become part of our fullest life expression. Because our life here is all about our our divine life expression, our highest and best. You know, we come here as the I am. You know, we are before we are our human form. We are, we're are and always will be, right? So our time here and our expression here is our greatest creation, the greatest creation we're ever going to participate in is our expression, our life, and the way that that manifests here on earth. And it doesn't fall in on us from the outside, or be presented to us on the outside. It comes from within us, and it is our responsibility to go into our look into our heart. What excites me? What's super important to me? I'm not feeling fully expressed. Why not? What does that look like? We begin to develop a picture, an overall scheme for our time here. And starting, with we begin to become aware that there's more, and then we begin to look in and examine those longings, those pokings, proddings, those seeds of desire that are unique to us. We can both have a same desire. It won't be the same, it'll be similar, it'll walk itself out differently because we're unique individuals with unique life expressions. We are the divine. The divine is moving on the face of the earth through the life of Audrey. So looking into my heart, seeing that divine expression of me, the things that are super important to me, my passions, my desires, bringing those out and knowing them, examining them, spending time with them, letting them evolve into an image, a scene, so to speak, for my life. And then owning that and beginning to nurture it and water it and bring the light in so that it can begin to grow and express through my life. Because I feel like we focus on, oftentimes, we'll bring our divine nature out into one area, or we'll have a vision about work, something we're doing for work, or making a business, or a home, having a vision and a goal for a home, and all of those things are super great. Those are you know steps along the path of our life, but our overall life expression, our overall divine expression is our creation. Inside of that creation are these other steps, these other aspects of how we express ourselves. So looking at our life, how do we want to be shining on this earth? Like, what is the expression of Audrey? And um, I broke it down. I read a book on, it wasn't on this, but it actually, I translated it over, and we can break it down into, um, 3 or 4 bullet points that are like an umbrella statements about who we are. What's our legacy? What are we leaving behind? And not that, I'm not living my life to leave an impression behind. I'm living my life to fulfill my potential. And what is the expression of that? And what is the lasting effect of that? I do have the ability to define that. And so for me, my highest and fullest expression of my divine nature is really my over, it is the banner flying over my life, and allowing that divine nature to enter into the lives of others, bringing them into an awareness of the divine life that they are. So I put those, instead of like bullet, oh, I want a job, and boom, boom, boom. This is my life, and this is the breath and the music, the vibration that's flowing through this life of mine. And it's so important that we define those things, because nobody's going to do it. Nobody can do it except you. It's your heart you're looking into. It's your divine nature that you are looking into. You own the desires, you own the passions, you own it. So only you can look in, only you can define that for yourself. And people might confirm it by giving us, encouragement or comments or something, but only we can go in there and say, I'm here. My greatest, the greatest thing I can do is create myself in my divine nature. Begin to allow that to come out through my created life. Life is, it can just trundle along and happen, but we are supposed to create it into the vision of who we are and who we see ourselves, and and fulfillment of our passions and desires that we came here with, that are unique and special to us. So it's up to me to discern and clarify um, that vision. And it's up to me to extract the feelings, the things that are important to me, and look at them and let an overall image come out of that, um, out of the longings that are in my heart, to give them a face and to give them a voice, right? And so um, it's up to me to stick with that and to work it and to keep pressing into it and to keep overall looking at my life and saying, what's next? What's next? This is my overall life. What's next? Where's the next step that's going to elevate it, that's going to fill it, that's going to bring it closer to the fulfillment of my highest and best that I can see? It's ever expanding, though, because we see what we know and what we perceive today, but as we evolve and move into filling ourselves up more and more, filling in the picture and allowing that expansion to happen, we're going to see more, another level, a broader spectrum of our life, that the power and value of our life expression while it's here. So then we evolve with that. So we're in motion, in vibration all the time. We're not standing still or sitting still, or and I believe that we get into places in our life where we're expecting things to come in or at us, but it's us who has the beautiful opportunity to create the life that we really feel is alive within us already, and needing a avenue to come out, which is our human existence, what we're here for. And we spend enough time so that we really develop that and own it, and it is now part of our awareness. And then all that we're doing in our life, our day-to-day life, is governed and guided by that vision. So we have our overall image, and when we're making choices and decisions, it's resonating with that, or it isn't, right? So it's we're painting the picture, the perfect picture, and everything else is either going to fit or it's not, and we keep going, right? So it is within our power, and it is our choice to do that, to build our life, to create our life, to create the expression of our life. That is up to us. We're supposed to do it. And so I kind of was thinking about that, and then thinking if there's like um, sort of guidelines around that. So for me, I developed my verbiage for what I want my life to be at the end. When I'm expressed fully, like this is the life, the picture I'm painting. This is the description of my life. This is the vision for my life. This is what moves me and motivates me and steers me in my life. This is my divine expression. So I broke that down into 3 points for me, that are include a lot but are just simple, so that they're easy for me to live with on a daily basis. And then in walking it out, I came up with like um, a little few words. So, so the first thing that we do is we spend time looking in. If we and we decide what's within our right, um, and within our ability, um, within our grasp to have or achieve. So, in the process, if any of it seems like, "Ooh, I can't do that," or "I can't have that," then that's a trigger to look at what your belief system is about yourself and your divine nature, right? So we're evolving and growing all along. So first we define what's in our right to have or achieve. Um, what is it that I can have in my life expression? And then we create the picture of that through visualizing and emotions. So we visualize um, that picture of our life, that those events in our life, and we feel those emotions that belong with that end game. Um, what's it going to feel like? What's it going to be like? And then we take action to create the commitment and the momentum. Because it's one thing to have a vision. It's one thing to have a vision. If you don't own it, it's not going to happen. It's not just a bunch of looking at it every day and talking about it. We have to own it. And so we have a vision. We create the experience of it within ourselves. It resonates with us. We know what it feels like. Um, it begins to become part of our day-to-day life. It becomes part of the fiber of our being, and then has become one with us in that process. And then we take the action of a commitment to it, which creates momentum. So um, if it's you want to be the best lawyer on the planet, then you're going to make a commitment to that. You're going to go to school, right? You're going to take the steps that are going to begin to bring that into reality for you. And then we stand in the power of this truth, that it will manifest. It's up to me to um, define that, to verbalize my desires and my dreams in my life picture. So first we get in there and we figure out what's poking and prodding at us, what brings us joy, what brings us happiness, what fills us with love, um, what it is that just we can't wait to get going with it in our lives. And then we create the picture of that in our visualization. You could draw a picture. Remember, we painted on a canvas, or we built in a field. We create that. We give it a voice, we give it a face through making the picture and attaching the emotions with it. And then we take action, we make a commitment, and we keep momentum going. And we have to keep the ball bouncing with momentum. And it's not like, oh, I'm going to meditate on it today, or I'm going to paint a picture and then we put it away and 10 years goes by. That's not momentum, and that's not really a commitment either. So we have to keep it going by spending time with ourselves, developing and expanding our inner self, developing and expanding our knowledge base. What are we feeding our mind? What are we feeding our emotions? Is all of that in line with the overall picture of my life? Where am I spending my time? Like, is our efforts at being alive a reflection of the end result? Are they a reflection of the picture that we're painting, of the fullest expression that we're trying to have? If they're not, make some changes, because we are absolutely We are what we think, we are what we speak, and we are what we do. And if our desire for our life is in a different place from what we're saying, what we're thinking, and what we're doing, those, forget about it. Like those have to be the same. We can't watch over there hoping something and creating over here what we're thinking, speaking, and doing. That's creation in process. Our thoughts, our emotions, our words, and our actions are creation. That is creation power in action. You're already doing it. If we're wanting a different outcome, a different picture in the of our life, then we have to begin to be in line with that, or else we will be frustrated inside, because what the desire of our hearts and what's within us is going to be pulling us, but our actions, thoughts, and emotions are doing something else. So it's like you're pulling apart in opposite directions from the core, right? So we get the privilege and we have the power to create the life that we want to live, the expression that we want to have, the expression that we want other people to receive out of our life force. That's absolutely up to us to extract that out, define it, and begin to open to that happening. And we line up to it with our thoughts, our emotions, our actions, what we put into our head, what we put into our life, right? All of it, if we're committed, all of it is moving in the same direction and not in opposition. Um, so that's my that's my lesson. And it's a powerful one. And it goes back to understanding the I am. It's pulling together all of the stuff we've been learning up until now. Our authentic, divine, true, pure, clear being is always speaking to us, always here, right? We go in here. What are the desires of my heart? If I could give my life a voice, if I could give my life an image, an expression, if I could touch the world in a certain way, what would that look like? What am I bringing to the party here? What am I bringing? What am I leaving? That's looking at our life from a higher plane. Um, Everything that we're doing is expanding that vision and expression of our life, or it isn't. And it's so exciting to, um, when we get away from conforming and following, and we realize that we're free, we have freedom to create and be different, to be unique, to be individuals, to bring something different to the game, because we're all different. We're all different and we're all special. We're all super important. We're all on purpose. We're all here to bring something different, a different expression of something. And we're given a whole life to figure that out and then begin applying our creation power to our life to have leave that expression, create that expression here um, in the in our life, with our life. So that's what I have to say today. If you'd like to unmute and comment, I would love it.
That was really powerful.
Good. I hope so.
Yeah. No, it just makes a lot of sense. And sometimes you just don't think about what it is that you're doing,
Mhm.
and you just go through the motions, or you just um, you do what other people expect you to do.
Yeah, or, you know, what is the vision for my life?
Yeah.
Like, what's my message? If I could write a message, what would it be?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's amazing because when we actually begin to lock on to that, um, doors open and opportunities are there and have been there the whole time.
Cool.
Yeah, it is really, we're so powerful as created creation. Creation came down and inhabited my body. And the power's not less because it's in my body, right? We create our life with it.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. No more comments. Um, Also, I forgot to say at the beginning, but my sister and I are moving to Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. We nailed it down. So in the next bit of time, we'll be moving there, and but I will be coming to Buffalo and spending some time, and we'll make sure I see everybody that wants to see me. Um, so if there's no more, we'll go into meditation, and um, and then we'll come out. So get comfortable. Get comfortable where you're sitting. Connect with your breath, the divine breath that is flowing through you. Breathe into your lungs, fill yourself up. Exhale out. Take a big breath in, fill up. Exhale out. Settle in. Connect within your heart space. Connect to the emotion of love that's there. Your core being, your life force. Feel love in this space. Feel, feel the love within you. Let it expand within you. Feel it within you and all around you. Connect with this love that is within you and all around you. It is filling you up. It is holding you. It is what makes every fiber of your being. This love is you. within this beautiful, loving space of love. Observe your life. Observe it as limitless and beautiful. See your life as freedom and joy. As limitless power. Creation power is within each one of us. Notice it. Connect with it. It is yours to fulfill. It is yours to express. You are beautiful light. How would you like to shine? How would you like your light expressed? Receive the impressions, the images, the feelings. Allow them to be bigger than what you know. Image yourself expanding to receive more light. The light is expanding within you, through you, into eternity. You are this eternal light. No beginning, no end. Eternal light. You're here to shine brightly. How do you want to shine? There are no limits. Expand your light. Feel the love the life within you. Feel the light shining through you, illuminating. Bringing healing, life, clarity. Open up to what's here for you. Maybe a thought, a vision, a feeling, something new, or something that's been poking at you for a while. Open up, expand into it. In the light, there is no darkness, no confusion, no fear. The light is love. Allow the light to illuminate your soul for you. It will show you great things that you don't know. Receive all the love that this light is bringing you as it shines through you. You are beautiful, bright, shining lights. Each one of us. Now connect with love. Love for your life. Feel love for your perfect life. the beautiful expression that is you. Feel love for you, for your body, for your mind. For the life that is you. Expand into that life, ever expanding, ever evolving, shining brighter. Light is always moving. Always shining. And take a breath. Connect with this time and space. And open your eyes. So your challenge for the week, come up with 3 or 4 descriptions of your life essence, what you want it to be. How you want to be expressed in your time here on earth. Spend some time with it. Be open to new concepts. Be open to any thought that comes, any desire. Don't cancel them out. Is that doable? Thumbs up. Smiley faces. Nods. Okay, yay. So do it. I want you to do that. If it's really challenging, I'll share mine next week, but I want you to try. Okay.
Thank you.
We'll see you guys on the road. Next week I'll be in Pennsylvania with my sister. We'll be together. She's flying out. I'm meeting her there. So it'll be fun. We'll be somewhere in the countryside. Broadcasting live. Have a great week. I love you guys.
Thank you. Love you.
From the bottom of my limitless heart.
Love you, sis. Love you all. Have a great week.
Have a great week.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.